eagerness with which you follow these instructions will indicate clearly how much or how little you really desire to accumulate money. If you find that you are indifferent, you may be sure that you have not yet acquired the money consciousness that you must process before you can be sure accumulating a fortune. With it, fortune gravitate to those whose minds have been prepared to attract them, just as surely as water gravitates to the ocean. Fortune gravitate to those whose minds have been prepared to attract them, just as surely as water gravitates to ocean. If you are weak in persistence, focus on the instruction in chapter 2, power of mastermind. Surround yourself, surround yourself with mastermind group, and through the cooperation, you can develop persistence. You will find additional instruction with the development of persistence. Find additional instruction of for their development of persistence in chapter 5 auto suggestion, and in chapter 13 the subconscious mind. Follow the instruction in this chapter until you build up habits that convey to your subconscious mind a clear picture of the object of your desire. From that point on, you will not be handicapped by lack of persistence. From that point on, you will not be handicapped by lack of persistence. Your subconscious mind works continuously while you are awake and while you are asleep. Your subconscious mind works continuously while you are awake, while you are asleep. Are you money conscious or poverty conscious? Are you money conscious or poverty conscious? Occasional effort to apply the rule. Occasional effort to apply the rule will be of no value to you. Occasional effort, occasionally effort डालते ना, एक दिन डाला 10 दिन के बाद डाला, occasionally effort to apply the rule will be no value to you. To get results, you must apply all the rules until they become a fixed habit with you. In no other you can develop the necessity money consciousness. Just as money is attracted to those who have deliberately set their mind on it. Poverty is attracted to those whose mind is open to it. माँ कसम जबरदस्त point है यार. Poverty is attracted to those whose mind is open to it. And although money consciousness must be developed intentionally, poverty consciousness developed without consciously, माँ कसम, of the habit favorable to it. सुपर पॉइंट है भाई. मनी कॉन्शियसनेस है ना, उसके लिए हैबिट चाहिए, बट पॉवर्टी कॉन्शियस के लिए उसके लिए हैबिट नहीं चाहिए. वो डायरेक्टली ऑटोमेटिक आता है. वहां का क्या लिखा है यार. पॉवर्टी कॉन्शियसनेस विल सीज द माइंड that is not occupied with money consciousness. Poverty consciousness will seize your mind that is not occupied with your money consciousness. If you understand the point of the preceding paragraph, you will be understand the importance of persistence. In the accumulation of fortune, without persistence you will be defeated. Even before you start. With persistence you will win. If you have ever had a nightmare, you will realize that value of persistence. If you are lying in bed, half awake, with feeling that you are about to smother, you are unable to turn around or to move a muscle, you realize that you must begin to regain control over your muscles. Through persistent effort of willpower, you finally manage to move the fingers of one hand. By continuing to move your fingers, you extend your control to the muscle of one arm until you can lift it. Then you gain control of the other arm. You finally gain control over the muscles of one leg and then extend it to the other leg. Then, with one supreme effort of will, you regain complete control over your muscular system and snap. Over out the your nightmare, you did it step by step. You may find it necessary to snap yourself out of your mental inertia in a smile way, first by moving slowly, then increasingly, increasingly your speed until you gain complete control over your will. Be persistent. No matter how slowly you may have to move at first, with persistence will come success. Some people who have accumulated great fortunes did so because of necessity. They developed the habit of persistence because circumstances forced them to become persistent. Circumstances, जो circumstances ग्रुप बना लिया, circumstances हो गया, force them to become persistence करने के लिए. Those who have cultivated the habit of persistence seem to enjoy insurance against failure. Failure होने के बाद enjoy कर रहे हैं माला. Seem to enjoy insurance against failure, no matter how many times they are defeated. Finally arrive up towards the top of the ladder. Sometimes it appears that there is a hidden guide whose duty is to test us through all sorts of discouraging experience. Those who pick themselves up, those who picks themselves up after defeat and keep on trying finally arrive. And the world says, I knew you could do it. The hidden guide lets no one enjoy great achievement without passing persistence test. Those who cannot take it simply do not make the grade. And the world says, I knew you could not do it. The hidden guide lets no one enjoy great achievement. No one enjoy the great achievement without passing the persistence test. Those who cannot take it simply do not make grade. Those who can take it are rewarded for their persistence. In return, they get the goal. They are pursuing. But that is not all. They receive something infinitely more important than material competition. The knowledge that every failure brings with it the seed of equivalent advantage. Persist past your failure. The people who learn from experience the importance of persistence will not accept defeat at being anything more than temporary. There are the ones whose desires are so persistently applied, their defeat is finally changed into victory. They are one whose desire are so persistently applied that defeat is finally changed into victory. Persistence, you know ना, अटलता मतलब ठान लिया तो करना है. We see that large number of people go down in defeat and never to rise again. We also see that the few who take the punishment to defeat as an early to greater effort. But what we do not see, what most of us never suspect of existing, is the silent but the irresistible power that comes to the rescue of those who fight on in the face of the discouragement. If we speak of this power at all, we call it persistence and let it go at that. One thing sure, if you do not have persistence, you will not achieve not worthy success in calling. भाई अटलता बहुत जरूरी है. As I am writing these lines, I cannot look out the window and see, less than a block away, the great mysterious Broadway, the graveyard of dead hopes, and the front porch of opportunity. From all over the world, people have come to Broadway seeking fame, fortune, power, love, or whatever it is that human being all success. One in great while someone step out from the long position to seekers, and the world hears that another person has conquered Broadway, but Broadway is not easily nor quickly conquered. Broadway acknowledges talent, recognizes gains, and pays off in money only after a person has refunded to quit. The secret is always inseparably attached to one world.